Good evening, Andrew Danlisha. Thank you for joining us after this 3-0 victory at home to Barwell in the Southern League Challenge Cup preliminary round. You said to us the other day, and you said in the press repeatedly, that we would take the competition seriously, and we did.
Yeah, I said to the boys in the warm-up, as there was warm-up, I got them in and said that at a club you've got to have a winning mentality. So I said, for example, I know it's different leagues, but at Man City there's a winning mentality. So now what you'll see is a club like that, with that culture they're bringing in, is that they go for the FA Cup, they go for the League Cup, they go for every competition available. And if you breed that within the players, what it does is it creates a competition between themselves about wanting to get into the team and wanting to play games. And tonight I actually seen a team for 45 minutes which I think played better than Saturday, and I didn't think I'd be saying that here tonight. The appetite, the hunger, desire to go and win the ball, to play with the right tempo, the mindset of players to all want to start. There's a healthy sort of atmosphere within the changing room. For example, Jordan Clement, and I'm going to use him as an example, he didn't play on Saturday and he could have because he's been doing well. He comes tonight, scores a great goal, but his all-round appetite and hunger was excellent for the game to say, hey, gaffers, I want to start and be in the starting lineup. So yeah, we're going to take every competition seriously, and I'm glad that you've noticed that, and I hope the fans have noticed that too.
You talked about momentum repeatedly over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
I think that's 5 wins in the last 6 now, so
yeah,
certainly starting to build it. But how important is tonight's win on that basis?
Yeah, momentum for me is about a mindset. So when you're winning games, you learn how to win games and do the right things in both boxes, how to manage games. People get that feel-good factor, and what it does, it makes training better. So that the whole club has got a good feel about it if you're winning games. So momentum for me is a massive thing in football. Even in games you can see momentum. You might have a goal changes games, it changes the momentum, they say. So we're all about winning a management team. We're on it about keeping that momentum going forward. And also we said today as well, so we mentioned it about being in the cup and staying in the cups, what that does for your league as well. So if you got to March, for example, and you had a semi-final, everybody wants to play in a semi-final, everybody wants to play in a final possibly. So then they're fighting for places in the league to play that game. So then it's that sort of snowball effect, if you like, which I think someone was right in mentioning that.
Well, we've got a big squad at Tamworth this season, and we're certainly utilising them. There were some strong performances out there tonight, Andrew, and it's given you some real headaches, I'm sure, for the Saturday's league visit at Redditch United.
Yeah.
What did you make of the debuts for Tariq Shahab and Richard Walton in goal?
Richard's experienced, first of all, so he's played a lot of games at this level, played a lot of games at a higher level. I've seen him in training, he's a very good goalkeeper, and with Richard, that experience, I knew he'd be alright coming into the game tonight, no problems at all, because he's got that experience. I thought he was excellent, he claimed crosses, he kicks well, he made a great save at the end there to keep the clean sheet, which is important. Tariq's come in, he's a young lad, he's come in to play men's football. Tonight what I was impressed with him is not just his technical ability, which you can see is from Brighton, but his maturity in the game. The amount of times he picked up second balls and just mopped them up and cleaned up things, tidied things up. He's got a good physical presence about him, and he's just got a mature head. I was really excited what I seen, because some young lads come into men's football and sometimes they don't hit the ground running. I think he's hit the ground running tonight, and I'm happy for him as an individual after the conversations I've had with him, for both of them actually.
Brilliant, okay. Another goal of the season contender, and we're only in the opening few weeks of the season, but another one this evening, and there's already been a couple from a certain player in particular. I'm sure you know who I'm alluding to, and that'll be Jordan Clement.
Yeah.
And an interesting battle really developing with himself and Bilal Yafai for that number 10 shirt.
Yeah, that's right. The interesting thing is Jordan's like a I remember playing a game, FIFA Street, and he's got so much ability in tight areas and ball manipulation. What Jordan's done though, since not just today, but since January, is understanding the game more. And what I'm seeing this season is we're encouraging him to shoot a lot more from distances, because last season none of our centre mid scored. So what Jordan's doing is shooting from distance, and the finesse that he had on the ball and the spin that he had on the ball, it started outside the post and it's killed in, and he just wrapped his foot and whipped it. I couldn't believe when he's just done it, because it's like he's had no back lift hardly. So he's got a lot of ability and he's scoring goals at the moment, but it's the right way to answer for the management team to say, okay, I've got dropped, I'm going to come in, I'm going to react, I'm going to score again, I'm going to put a good performance in at possession as well. So delighted for him, and they're headaches, but they're good headaches, but it's a healthy environment. Ahmed Obeng's another one. The lads are encouraging people around. Go on, Jordan, take your chance today. Yes, Ahmed, take your chance today. You worked for it. So there's that. It's not like a thing. Oh, you're starting. They're helping each other out, and you can see that on the pitch. They're hungry and working for each other. So long that may continue. But yeah, great goal.
And the result was put beyond any doubt this evening by Dan Creaney's goal.
Yeah.
He came on quite late to the party and got a goal, which is brilliant for Dan.
Yeah.
But that was, of course, set up by the interception by Jordan Clement on the halfway line. So it's that all-round game that you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. In terms of his endeavour and work ethic, everybody, Jordan Clement was exceptional tonight. I'm going to be interested to see the GPS stats tonight, and with Jordan Clement. Dan Creaney scored again. I wanted to keep him actually for some box runs, but we'll leave that one. Smudger said, nah, leave him, he scored a great goal. So I'm happy that Dan's come back and scored. He's on the score sheet again. And we've just got Tyra Waite scored tonight. What a performance he put in. It's good to have a variety of options with different styles, and it's a great headache to have, and we've just got a lot of tools to work with, which I'm delighted for the football club for that, and the recruitment's been good and it's showing that. Okay,
wonderful. Andrew, thank you very much for your time this evening, and we'll catch up with yourself or somebody again after the game against Redditch on Saturday.
Look forward to it.